Not long before the events of the Chimera, 4 space pirates were sent to the desert planet of Akiton to regain their captain's hold over Kafak Depot. Get in, restore balance, get out. A simple enough plan. Batten down the hatches, mateys. This is Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. Unknown Treasures.
Welcome back to Will Save and the Interstellar Tales from the Extragalactic Adventure Anthology. I'm Kevin Decker, your GM for Unknown Treasures. Woo! This is our 52nd episode. 52nd. And we're a weekly podcast. This show comes out. We've been doing Joker's Delight for 1 full year, and I'm so honored to have Jason Keeley with us on again for this episode. I think it's very important.
I'm back.
Yeah. And I know I told you off air, but I still am quite embarrassed by it, that when I first read this book, never GMing before in my life, I wrote it out on paper. I have the paper on my desk, so I remembered about how much of an idiot I am. And I was just like, oh yeah, that's going to take this long, and that'll take that long. I calculated 13 episodes. 13. And we're now on 52. So, what should have only been a couple months, it's lasting a lifetime. But we're so close to the end. We are at that final fight. Before we get there, though, Jason, you have some questions for us?
I have a question for all of you, actually. And feel free to answer this in any order that you wish. And this is the thing that people say, don't maybe, get slightly annoyed about when we're at cons and all. But, I want to hear something very briefly about your favorite character, be it in a Starfinder game, that aren't one of these 5 characters, 4 characters, or any other system.
Favorite character.
Does it have to be a tabletop character?
No, you can tell if it's something, but something maybe of your own creation or something you've done.
Yeah.
And not just your favorite. But if you can't think of one, tell me your favorite character in fiction.
Okay.
Wow.
Man, it's a hard one.
This is Stumper. I didn't realize this would be such a Stumper.
Yeah, this is a really good question.
Out there.
My probably it's fun. It's tough because how do you measure the best? I could give you my most entertaining. I could give you the most intriguing. I could give you the best character arc, but the best overall is a tough one to answer for sure.
The parameters are yours to decide what favorite means to you.
So then I'm gonna go with and forgive me because this is gonna feel self-serving. The character that got me hooked on this show before I joined it, Will's Dr. Kantu Okada's.
Thank you. Yeah,
I love that. Fan favorite for
That's
sure.
awesome.
Yeah, I was a fan long before I was a cast member, and that was the one. I've never heard a character like this before.
Will's blushing.
He is.
I mean, it might be the pink hue behind me, but yeah.
I'll take next. I'm a big fan of our show for sure, and I think we have a lot of great characters. But I am also a huge fan of the STF crew, Strange Table Fellows, and I got to meet John and Adam in person, and John's characters always. He's got 2 characters. He plays Vincent on one, and he plays Zeno on the other. And I think both of them are incredible characters, and his voice just leads you to. And it's funny because in the one game, Zeno is an android, but I always picture him as an SRO, a large, humanoid robot. And it's just so fitting to his voice and the way he plays it. And I think he's my favorite character of all TTRPG. Shout out to you, John.
Yeah, this is going to be another shout out to you, John. I really liked the Akeshti Rivner that we met in the main show.
Frog.
Yeah. You brought him to life in such a way. He was very endearing. And
Thank you.
We had a moment at, Dr. OK and him, empathize with one another for the condition. It was good. It was a great moment. I liked it a lot.
Jason, do you know who Frog is? It's book 2.
I think so.
The lab experiments. He was a
the lab experiment.
Still had the mentality.
Right.
and he actually made an appearance in this show as a small Akechi fighter in the arena.
Before,
that was cool,
Well,
Kev.
pretty cool.
Yeah, before, and then you were like, yeah, Kelly,
He might make a return. Who knows?
I think you should go, but I was just going to say we brought Hrog onto our team.
that was fun.
Yeah, it was
a
good.
lot of
It was
fun.
good. But John, I wanted John to play him forever, but oh well. Anyway, you're up, John. I can't think of anything. Go for it.
Classic GM PC situation that the GM's like, can I have one less thing that I am taking care of for sure?
Sure, yeah.
It's funny. You said the parameters are your own, and I started thinking back. I'm like, where do I begin? Because I started playing with 3rd edition, which quickly became 3.5, and I think and Vinny is part of that crew of high school friends who still play that, and I think the most fun to play, just fun pure mechanically, that I just was very wild, and I don't know what happened, but they would have this series that was called The Quintessential, and it was like the quintessential monk and then the quintessential cleric.
Oh, yeah,
and
yeah,
all
I
this
remember
stuff. Yeah. And they had one, I believe, I always loved monks, so I would always play a lot of monks, and I had the quintessential monk, and I think they had a quintessential chaos mage. And it was definitely not third party, like it was put out, but then there was something about it where it was literally like you create your own spells, and they gave this like several tables of like, well, if it's based on this, and then do this, and then do this. And it was just very wild, but with every spell that you create, there was this mechanic where you would step closer and closer to your mind being introduced to the unknowableness of chaos. So then
Another step down the path of chaos.
Exactly. So then things would start to happen to you. And I just recall that being a very fun, pure TTRPG, like, hey, I'm going to create a cool character and get to have a chance to, try something that's outside of the norm. Didn't play him for very long, but yeah.
So,
It was a good time.
and what's funny is I revisited that book when we were talking about my character in Threefold to try to find some inspiration. And because I was curious about that mechanic specifically, it was like if you critically succeed, you take a step down the path of chaos. 20 of those steps, and you become whatever element that you are focused on. So, like, if you're a stone chaos mage,
that's right.
you are stone.
You just become stone.
Gone forever.
Cool.
Yeah.
Kelly, do you have something?
Yeah, it's difficult, but like if I have to think back to, I'm sort of new to TTRPGs, only the last like 3 or 4 years or whatever. But I think like one of my favorite things to play against was John's Nothic. We had a D&D campaign. I think it was a Nothic, right? It was like a big one-eyed like monster that was in that cave.
It wasn't that big. It was like regular size, but it was just creepy.
It was so creepy. It would just like come out of the shadows around a rock and be like, and it would just talk into your mind. And what was its voice again, John? Could you please like?
I don't recall. I don't recall what that voice was. I don't want to break your beautiful nostalgia that you have. So thank you.
Wouldn't it try to like inception the players? I can't remember what it was, but it would get into your mind somehow and talk to you.
Yeah.
And it was just like
It was like telling us like
try to
secrets
go
from our
clear.
past and stuff. Which
Oh,
we
yeah.
were like fresh to the game, and our past.
Yeah.
The only people who knew our past were us and John. So everything that was said was like, what the.
mine was like, you
Sometimes.
will never go
thank
to
you.
Butter Skull Ranch or something like
yeah.
that.
Yeah.
We never did.
Yeah. Which we haven't.
Wait,
yet.
did I mishear the question? I thought it was just like all TTRPG. My favorite character by far of all of my characters is Rick 19, and that's all I'm going to say.
Mine is yours if we're talking about the ones that
I love Dr. OK.
It was sort of, I never I expected everyone to sort of pick maybe a character that they played, but I also just left it wide open. Be whatever you thought that meant. by
What
that
about you,
question.
Jason?
Oh gosh, no! Don't turn it back on me. You're not allowed to do that.
Deflect.
Whoa! Hold on a second. No. If we were talking about like characters that I really enjoy playing when I get to play, one thing that we've had played and come back to every once in a while, we have a sort of a British murder mystery game that's sort of set in like the 20s and whatever. And I play Nan, who's an old grandma at this small British town, and she's got like maybe hundreds of grandkids, and she can always just sort of like part of the shtick is like, oh yeah, we know who this person is. This is our Kevin. He's my my grandson. From one of my 3 sons or something like that. And, you
That's
can help
awesome.
us out. But she also likes to drink. She's also constantly getting drunk.
What is her
just fun.
class and abilities?
None. It's I think
Okay.
I think we're using Gumshoe for that, and
Okay.
barely even that. We're just sort of mostly doing improv sort of
Okay.
stuff, and the GM makes up a mystery and we try to solve it.
That's so neat. That's awesome.
Yeah, it's fun.
Well, I'm very glad that you're here, Jason, and thank you so much again and again and again for being
Truly.
here.
You're welcome. Of course, I'm having a ball.
But it's time to get down to the purpose of being here, and that's for you to kill these 4 players. Dotrulu, the Shabbat leader of the True Warriors, is currently battering these people around. In fact, last time he killed Rolu and left him lying in a lump of Kasathan on the floor. So let's play.
If I may begin.
No.
Okay.
No, go ahead.
Sorry.
Go right ahead.
You gotta do some stuff first. But I meant when we get to playing.
No, we're in. I was going to just do like a little bit of recap. Let me just tell, just for the listener, last time Dotrulu and Testronin and 3 more, actually technically 4, but one of them died immediately with the gun turret.
That's right.
4 ads, as I learned last time, came charging in, and they've actually scattered the crew a little bit. We now have everybody's kind of clumped in the middle, except there's Yosoki Chuoria up on the right on the third horizontal hallway, and we have a True Warrior in the second horizontal hallway that is almost flanking Rolu and Chak with Dotrulu. Then we have Tez Tronin is in that same hallway. She stepped back a little bit and gave herself a heal. I did forget to do the embed on that one, so Will, while we're at it, roll me a d6.
Nice.
And then there's one more Yosoki that's all the way up at the top and coming around the back, but our players do not know that. And then we have Thaddeus and Terme standing just directly north of Dotrulu. So
4 points.
I think that's everybody. 4 points of damage. I'll take that from her. Okay, what were you going to say, Jason?
I was just say after breaking down Rolu, I think Dotrulu is just going to turn down this hallway here to speak to the other 2 and say, "Your magic man is down, and I'm this close to stepping on your little potted plant. So I have a proposition for you, if you like.
Let's hear it.
Want to use fights me 1-on-1 for the stellar flare." I'll look. I'm in a good mood. I'll even let you just sort of bandage yourself up for a minute, and I won't even bother to fix this whatever wound that your Kasatha friend did to me.
Thaddeus, like, on the opportunity to bandage oneself ahead of time, thinks about it and kind of scratches his, like, hairy chin. But then he's like, if we do it that way, Dotrulu, you'll win. So it's not going to happen.
Yeah, I'm the house, and the house always wins here in Kefek Depot. Look, this way it's just gonna take forever. Me cutting you down one at a time. I figured this time we just do it fair, and some of your other friends can walk away.
I'm not in a self-sacrificing mood.
This planet may have been yours once, but it's ours now. It belongs to the free captains. We which words made your kind, we can unmake it.
When we're done with you, Goldhorn will take the scraps of your remaining empire, and I'll find a nice cozy spot for myself to settle in. Maybe your old throne room or wherever you park yourself when you're not swinging your doshka around.
Yeah. Hey, guys. That's some big talk for not being right next to him.
You've taken down our cob, but he's gone down several times before. You won't take out all of us.
Tremaine on the mind link's going to hit up Rex, Chuck, and be like,
You have helix serums, right?
Of course I don't have healing serums. I never have healing serums.
Oh, boy. Okay.
yeah, I mean, that's big talk, yeah. I'll probably be the first to die now.
So are you guys turning him down? And I want to comment.
I
so
would
glad.
actually, I was wondering if we could, like, take him up on the offer, but then not fight dirty, because we're pirates.
Oh, you expected I was going to fight fair.
Wow.
I am so glad I invited Jason to play Don't You Live.
This is excellent.
Cool. So, as a GM, I have no idea how to handle this. Are you guys going to make an agreement?
Let's fight 1-on-1.
Oh, you.
Terme, you're volunteering.
I guess so.
All right, everyone, stand down. He shouts throughout the ship, and his true warriors can pull back to the shadows.
All right. So as soon as you say that, these guys kind of withdraw. Their guns still pointed, and they don't drop their weapons until they get around the corner.
I'll even let you pick the venue. You want to do it outside the ship? You want to do it in one of these rooms? You want to do it right here in the hallway? It don't matter to me.
Sure. Let's meet back here in 5, 10, I don't know.
Give yourself a chance to 10 minutes. Take yourself a 10-minute break.
Thaddeus goes down to Rolu and he drags him up to the northernmost hallway before we get into the engine room.
Okay. I'm assuming I probably would use a resolve point to heal if we were still in a combat order, so I wouldn't die.
Yeah, by dragging. Yeah.
Unless somebody healed me.
I'm burning a resolve, doing 10.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, I'm going to take you out of initiative order for now, and I'm going to just re-roll all of this when you guys decide to break your truths.
This is wild. This is awesome.
I think I'm going to die.
I think you're going to die. I think you're going to die.
Dotrulu steps back to talk to Tez.
And as you do, she's stabbing herself again in the knee with another healing serum.
God dang it again.
Here's what I want to do. I, as Chalk, want to, because everyone's gone to the engine room. I'm assuming that was communicated over the comms. Chalk is going to, step down the hallway and pretend to go up. But then, because I have a polymorphic disguise.
Oh my god. What is going on?
I'm going to, turn into some plant-based debris. And I just want to eavesdrop on what Dotrulu and Testranen are saying.
I thought you were going to say that you were going to try to mold a rat out of your leaves and pretend to be one of the true warriors. But okay, so
That's
you
a
are
much
saying
better idea.
Too late.
I wish I was smarter.
So there is a pile of debris right near them. Do you want to roll a stealth check, or how does polymorph work? You're already a plant. Wouldn't that just?
I mean, if you tell me I can just be a plant, I'm going to be
different
a
kind of
plant. Let's see. You're an expert that allows you to change your appearance into something or someone totally different. I gain the shape changer subtype. Why have I not been using this the whole time?
Yeah, this is awesome.
Basically, I get a polymorph spell at will.
All right. What is the roll on it though? It's going to be perception versus something.
It's a disguise check.
And yeah, I think you're almost like your petals. You're almost like an octopus that you flip all your petals flat. And you crouch down, and then your petals kind of turn gray and black, and try to give you that just pile of rubble look.
Yep. So I get an extra 1d6 on a disguise check.
Since you are kind of right at the corner of Dotrulu, I think as you walk up Dotrulu, you kind of get a sense of something. So give me a perception check.
Yeah.
And Vinny, you roll.
Should I make a stealth check? Or I'm going to let this resolve before I ask that question.
What's it disguise against my perception, right? Forgot to write it down. I'm not paying any attention. That's a 9 with a natural 1.
Wow.
This is in the bag for you.
And my disguise skill is +8, so I literally cannot fail.
Nice.
Amazing.
But I'm going to roll it anyway. I rolled a total of a 3 on the dice.
But it passes.
Stoppable forces, movable objects. Yeah,
Yep.
Yeah, it passes.
it does.
Thaddeus is going to talk to Terme and be like, Terme, are you sure about this?
No.
I'm not going. He whispers to him, he's like, I'm not going to let it happen. If it gets close, we're getting involved.
Yeah, I would hope so. We're dirty pirates. We just fight dirty, so, I mean...
That's right.
Yeah.
We're dirty.
We have to get rid of this guy. Goldhorn's, that's what he told us to do, right?
One way or another, Goldhorn always gets his way. This time won't be any different. And then Thaddeus takes a serum and punches it into Rolu's body.
A little bit too forcefully.
You stabilized yourself. That can make you awake, right?
Yeah, I was going to ask if anybody, just to metagame very slightly, if anybody could stabilize me, it would avoid me having to spend another resolve point. So
Well, we're out of initiative. Right? You can roll a medicine check, yeah.
Yeah.
What is the DC for that, though?
To stabilize?
Yeah.
It's like 15, I think. 10 even. It's real
I'll
low.
I trust Jason on that.
I'm guessing. Come on, don't trust me. Just sort of.
First aid to a dying creature. The DC of this check is 15.
15.
That was right.
Nice.
And
It's
I
all
hit
locked
15.
up in here.
Will, you got what, sorry?
I got 15.
Oh, beautiful. Okay. Nice.
So you're stabilized, and then
1 mark, 1 healing soon for you.
Which is a D8. You want to roll that?
Roll it for yourself, please.
Since you're administering
You
it?
might have physical dice, so go for it.
Okay. That's cool. Cool. Ooh, all 8.
Nice.
Nice. Mr. Keith.
While that is all going on, of course, Doltrulu is down here with Tez, giving something for Chuck to eavesdrop on. Of course, Tez.
And as he hears Dotrulu starting to talk, he keys open his comm.
There you go.
just turns his leaf towards.
These pirates ain't gonna play fair.
I know.
So why should we?
What are you thinking?
I know you ain't got a gun. Exactly.
I got my Corona pistol.
Oh, you do? Okay, good.
A sword, though.
Yeah. Well, maybe you could, sneak up, creep up behind one of them and keep them locked down.
We can handle that.
So they don't try anything too stupid.
We'll take the flanks and we'll meet you around.
That guy who got shot in the face real bad, he can go home for the day.
I will let him know.
Generous of them.
And she says that, and she turns her almost. It's not quite a salute, but it's almost like she has a military background, and she stands up at attention, and then makes almost like a about face and marches down the hall. And when she gets to the end, she's going to wave to the Yosoki at the corner, and then call him back. All right. So, are you guys actually making your way towards the lab? Is that where you agreed to meet?
I think just right in front, yeah.
I just said that Thaddeus is just healing Rolu here. He wasn't going to go to the lab proper. Just in the hallway.
Yeah, we're just we're right outside the vestibule about to go to the lab, I think. So, yeah near the doors. Rolu props himself up and takes a 10-minute rest. And during that time, you all realize, Terme, I am worried for you. Even if you do somehow fight dirty, I am worried for you.
Yeah, well, I think we're the only ones who can face them.
I think as you're saying that, probably the talk between Tez and Dotrulu comes over the comms. Yeah, we can listen in.
They're not going to fight fair, so let's just try to do our best. Maybe we can, I don't know.
Whoever is near Tez, it sounds like Tez is going to come up and keep an eye out, possibly be on the ready. So we need to have a cue or something in case, well,
like a code word.
A code word, perhaps, but can we really trust Terme to...
Bangarang.
Is Terme going to shout out Anchorman while he's in... Was that the code word?
Sure.
Okay.
Anchorman? What?
Is that what you said?
I said Bangarang. Like from...
Bangarang. Oh, yeah. Oh, sorry. Yeah. Sorry, there's still some calm. Dotrulu must be doing something. I don't know. All right.
What happens when we do that?
We all attack.
I think we're just gonna. Well, okay. We'll see how this goes, I guess.
And so that 10 minutes is winding down, and right before Dotrulu steps away, Tez gives him the wink and says, "We'll make sure they do nothing. It's you on them, and we know you can take all 3."
All right, Tez. Just you know what to do. That's why you're my number 2. All right, your 10 minutes are up. Where are we doing this? Right here?
Yeah.
All right. Just does a big old neck crack. That echoes like a shotgun shot throughout the hallway. He's reloaded his crossbolter at this point just in case, but he's mostly focused on the holding up the dashko, igniting it. We could just stand here and hit one another. What do you got?
I got nothing to really hit you with, other than some spells. You think you took out all of our casters, my friend? You were wrong.
All right, we'll do this to make it utterly fair. I'll stand a few paces away from you, and you can shoot spells at me.
Okay.
So, are we like an initiative or what?
I don't know. Let's see who goes first. I imagine, right? Because that's probably going to matter.
Should we all roll initiative? So then it'll just roll through. Kev, what do you want to do?
I think we should all roll initiative just to make sure it's not complicated later.
Okay.
16.
16 for Thaddeus.
Chat
I got
is
15.
15 for Terme.
14 for Rolo.
14 for Rolu.
7 for Chuck.
7 for Chuck. That makes sense. Again, I love how like dice rolls just make sense. Like he's hiding out in the middle there, so of course he's going to be the last to act.
I also got 15.
Okay, so who has the higher bonus?
I think I only have a +1.
Okay, so
Okay. Yeah, I have a +5 as a blitz.
okay, give
Soldier.
me 1 second while I roll the rest of mine.
Wow.
The one true or human true warrior left. I'm going to move him out of order because you told him he could, and of course he's going to listen because he's a good soldier.
He got shot in the face. He's not going to be any use to me.
And then lastly, we have Miss Tez. Okay. Whoo-wee. All right.
Can Thaddeus, like, while they're prepping to fight, just move past Terme? He's going to go near, like, where Shock's chilling.
I think if you try that, Dotrulu's going to see it, and we're already in initiative order. So you might question it. I'm just saying. I'll leave that to Jason to decide.
Where were you? Just going south on the towards the entrance of the ship, or
Yeah, but actually, I think Thaddeus would probably want to go north, actually.
okay. Well, if I don't see it,
Well, he won't
Okay.
see it anyway.
Before we do anything else, Chalk, roll me a perception check.
19.
Of course. So one more thing you heard between Dotrulu and Tez is Tez said, "I'll bring in the android." Okay. What is happening? What's
Okay.
going on?
Kit, before we hop into this, who has the watch?
The watch?
What do you mean?
Oh, the watch. Yes. Who took the watch? Avari 8's watch from the lab. Is it still sitting in the lab? Because none of you guys grabbed it?
It wasn't Rolo.
Yeah, I think it's still in the lab.
Still in the lab. Cool. Hold on. I'm going to go put a marker
That actually
up
makes
there.
makes sense because we were in the lab about to leave, and then we got threatened and had to start fighting. So yeah, we probably would have left it in the
I'm
lab.
just going to search for watch. Okay. So what is happening? Who is doing what now?
Whose turn is it?
oh
All right. Yeah, let's kick it off.
yeah,
One shot.
I think yeah. I
So you just
think
wanna
if
start
we're
from
15, just from the two of us, if the rest of you aren't doing anything, I think I beat Tremaine on the initiative. So
I technically have a 16 initiative, so just ahead of that, I'm just going to move up and over.
There you go.
That's
Full action.
that's
Gonna
fair.
move.
Let's just
Cool.
I'll just start the full round. Okay.
Cool.
Let me data tools sort. Okay. All right. Thaddeus moved. Tez technically did her move as well. The Yosokis are each going to do their move. Thaddeus, you're up. Dotrulu, it's now your turn in your duel against Terme.
3, 2, 1, go. Draw. I rolled another natural one. This crossbolter is no good to me. He kind of
one.
on that crossbow bolter shot. It goes wide, and
Critical
then
fail.
Dotrulu just.
I think, yeah, that's a
Throws the thing.
critical fail.
Oh, you guys do critical fumbles.
We do,
I didn't
yes.
know that. All right.
Yeah.
Well, what happens?
Wow.
You just draw cards, and you can tell John's going to flip through them, and
Okay.
you tell him when to stop.
All right.
And that's the whole shtick here. I'm gonna just cut some cards, and then I'll just
Okay.
thumb through them, and you tell
And
me
you
to
and I
stop.
have never met before.
Definitely not. This is a brand new deck of critical fumble cards. Yep. Here we go. Ready? Gonna start going through. 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Okay. Stop. Gonna read the top card. What? This is a ranged attack, right?
So ranged attack. Yeah.
Okay. It's a ranged attack. Is it kinetic or energy?
It is a kinetic attack. It's
Kinetic.
just an arrow.
Okay. Pinprick. You gain the bleeding condition 1
no.
damage. Yeah.
So I guess we say the crossbolter snaps back. The arrow kind of snaps back a bit and cuts him on the cheek. It breaks entirely, and yeah, the wire of the bite. Ah, well,
Amazing.
yeah,
So you take 1 damage.
I'll take that 1 damage.
There's a moment for Terme there. Yeah. Wow.
And he just throws the rest of it to the ground and just yells in frustration.
Tremaine, it's your turn. Well, actually, you still have a movement action. Do you want to do anything with
I
that?
do. I'm not gonna. I'm just too late.
Okay.
I'm gonna try and do my wall of steam. And I'm gonna put
Steam.
a
Clever.
cone of steam comes around you, basically from the floor. It seems to rise this fiery pillar that encircles you, and I would think it would encircle.
I mean, it's basically a cake because it's a 10-foot diameter. It's 5-foot radius, right?
Yeah, so you'd be like
And
right in it.
He's 10 feet wide, so like he's both inside and touching the walls.
He wouldn't be touching the walls because if you're doing a 10-foot radius, right?
It's a 5-foot radius, 10-foot diameter.
Okay. Sorry. And what did Will say? Will said,
Yeah, that's kind of like how I would
okay.
cast it.
Okay. Amazing.
Circle main steam, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's you're like almost in your,
and you get a
playable
20%
area.
mischance now.
20% mischance, and you take 3d6 of damage
D4.
because you're contacting the wall. And every time you stand, like as long as you're contacting the wall, you're going to
Right,
take
yeah.
3d6 of damage. So no matter where unless you get completely out
It's
of it.
D4, by the way.
Oh, sorry. 3d4? Okay, so go ahead and roll your 3d4 now because.
Okay, 6 points.
All right. I like that.
Nice.
All right.
Very nice. Lock.
That is just your standard action, right?
Yes.
What are you doing otherwise?
I'm going to try and stealthily move down, like kite you, I guess. I don't know. So I can do.
Wow.
And we did mess this up last time. This is a
I have to
concentration
focus.
spell.
Yeah, concentrate. Let it never be said I don't live up to my mistakes. But we messed up at 49. That was my bad.
Ooh, so you have to maintain concentration now.
Yeah, I want to keep it on him. So I'm just going to
Which
concentrate.
is a standard action to
Yeah.
maintain it. And if you get attacked, it fails.
Yeah, can I would assume I'd be able to do it around a corner, right?
I don't think there's any limitations to that.
Yeah. Okay.
Anybody objecting? No?
Nope.
All right. Rolu, it's your turn.
Rolu sees this happen and this wall of steam come around, and I think two of Rolu's hands grip the rifle tighter, and then Rolu is going to ready an action. Actually, he's going to let it go by. He's going to let the moment go by, and he's going to say to Thaddeus, he's going to whisper and say, "Thaddeus, how far did you get?"
I'm up the hall to the right of the northmost hall before that void engine thing or whatever with the watches. I'm going to wrap around. I'm going to keep an eye and, well, we'll see what I do to that other guy over there. I think there's Yusoki or something. Why do you ask?
Because we need to be ready to take down Dojulu.
I'm with you, Carl.
I'll keep an eye and let you know. All
I'm
right.
with you.
And that's Rolu's turn. Who's next?
Chalk.
Keep me out.
I love that we kind of kept the same initiative from before.
I know.
I'm going to sneak from the bottom corner of this, like, inset to the top corner so that I can keep an eye on what's actually, like, happening.
So, Jason, you're going to need to roll a perception on that.
Oh, sure, yeah.
He has concealment, and I don't know how that affects a perception check.
That's a good
We
point.
were kind of playing it loose and wild
Yeah.
last round.
Concealment does, I don't know. It doesn't block line of sight. It just sort of makes things trickier to see. I can't remember. I got a 26 on this perception check.
Ooh, cool. So I'm going to use my new Envoy special ability, Covert Expert. When I'm rolling Bluff, Disguise, or Stealth, I can basically take advantage from another popular TTRPG game. I can roll 2d20s and take the better.
Wow.
Good luck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I basically need a natural 20.
Oh, no.
Great luck.
Yeah.
And I got one!
Amazing.
When you need it.
I don't know which die it would have been, but yeah.
That's,
So that is a 27.
All right. So that is your movement. You are unseen, correct?
Yes.
Yeah.
Are you going to take any standard actions? That is your action? No?
No, I'm just going to keep observing. I'm going to
Okay.
look for any funny business.
All right. That is the end of that round. We're going to move back to the top. I think everybody's going to hold positions.
okay.
Tez is going to hold position. We're back to Thaddeus. Thaddeus, you doing anything shady? Of course you are. You're a
Of course I
pirate.
am. Thaddeus is going to make it almost all the way across the north horizontal hall before turning around the corner, but he'll wait right there because that's as far as he can move.
Okay, so you are 10 feet from the corner
Yes.
of that. Technically
Which
5 feet
goes
plus your square.
Then south at the far end, the far east end.
And Thaddeus is not aware of this, but the listeners could know that there is a Yusoki standing there 15 feet south of that same corner.
Oh, this is so cool.
It's Dotrulu's turn.
All right. Screaming from the steam and the blood and the bleeding, Dotrulu steps out and is like, "Oh, you're gonna run, are you?" And starts by moving.
As you step out, you take damage.
Sure, damage me. I dare you.
You won't. You won't.
That was pretty good. 11 points.
Oof, yikes! I don't like that.
And then you take the 1 point from your bleeding at the top of your turn.
Yeah. So I forget how it works in each of these systems. Is that the random chance that it just stops at the end of my turn?
According to
I can't
the
remember.
core rulebook,
No, bleeding. Yeah.
DC 15
Starfinder
is
bleeding
set.
happens until someone does anything about it, which is amazing. I think I can
Do
make
I
it
want to
to
take an
here.
attack of opportunity?
See, this is what you gotta.
That's what you do.
So-
Two
And
of
you
you can
passed
take attacks of opportunity as I walk by. I'm trusting you to basically.
So,
Bag rag.
so Jason, there's a mechanic
Wow,
that
nothing.
I've kind of started with this character where basically I'm like, maybe he would, maybe he wouldn't. I just roll a wisdom save, and if it's less than the arbitrary threshold, then Chuck does some stupid shit.
Right. Let's see it.
Amazing.
That's a 4.
One of the best moments in this game.
Definitely takes the
because
attack of opportunity.
before you do anything, what is the hidden rule? Because you did pass a stealth check. And you are hidden. So I believe you get an AC bonus or something.
I'm probably flat-footed.
That's what I think it is. Flat-footed.
Yeah.
Yep.
So it's -2 to your AC.
Yep.
All right. So
Shock, don't do any for the attack. Just hold.
This tiny little bit of moss jumps out at me, I guess. Woo.
wow, what a miss! That's a 10 against KAC. So you just hear because he just hit your armor pieces near your ankles. You just hear the of his pincered vines trying to
Right.
pinch you.
And Rolu, are you taking an attack of opportunity?
Would I have noticed Shock attacking? Because if I would, then I probably would. And if I didn't notice, that's where I'm drawing the threshold. Kev?
I think you guys will roll a perception check.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm not sure
I don't-
how observant Rolu
What's
is.
your perception modifier?
Me? It is 4.
You couldn't possibly see him. I rolled a 27.
But you are
so-
also doing an action, so I feel
Oh
like
yeah, that's fair.
let's give
Yeah,
you a
you're
penalty.
jumping. I mean, you're
Yeah.
jumping out.
Jumping out.
What would be a good penalty? A -4 penalty to that? Or is that too little?
So that's your call.
I think you said a DC in your head.
Yep.
Yeah.
I rolled a 19 and my bonus is 4, so it's a 23.
Man, I think you see it.
Yeah, I think you see him miss.
I don't know if you recognize that it's Chalk attacking, but
Something attacked.
I think you make the assumption knowing that Chalk was you're like, wait, where is Chalk? And you're like, that's
Yeah. Shock,
Yeah.
where are you? No. Okay.
It's hella different, but yeah.
Yeah, it looks a lot different. But
so weird.
yeah, then I think I'm gonna take. Well, I can only take an attack of opportunity if I have a melee weapon out, and I don't think I do because I'm using 2 of my hands for spellcasting and 2 of my hands for the ranged weapon.
Gotcha.
So,
So
I
you
can't.
don't have an AO.
Yep.
Okay. As Jochula gets sort of snipped a little bit as he walks by, Chalk just looks down at him with just disdain. Stay in your lane, potted plant. That's the only insult I can think of for a wrestler. And as he turns the corner and sees Tremaine, raises up the Dashku to smash down on him, he says into his communicator, Tez, you know what to do. Kill the android.
Oh no! No! Oh no! This is what we get for breaking the deal. Oh no!
Real quick, Will, I'm going to use Chronomatic Defense as my reaction because I didn't use an AOO too, and you're going to get a +2 bonus to your AC until the end of my next turn. It's when an attack is declared, but before the result is known. So
Okay.
it might not matter, but Will, you get that
I get a +2 to my AC.
AC. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
Thanks,
That's it.
Rolu.
we're going to resolve the Tez stuff in a minute.
Yeah, this is wild.
Tremaine, what are you doing?
I got a 17 on my attack.
Oh, yeah, you're still attacking.
I'm
that
attacking.
hits.
I have this. All right. Take
Even with the
some
plus 2.
damage. 11
Okay.
fiery flame damage.
Yikes.
Oh man.
Crushing. Love it.
Nothing.
Wow.
More than I can deal.
All right, so that now finishes Dotrulu's turn.
Yep.
Terme, you're up. What are you doing?
I guess I'm going to take a guarded step back. I guess I'm in range, right?
Yeah, I have reach. Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you take a
And
guarded step, so
then
you're okay.
I'm going to cast Adamantine Shot again.
Ooh,
Wow. Wow. There it is. There it is.
that's your last level
That's
2
my
slot?
last level 1. It's level 1.
Level 1.
Empty the chamber.
That's a level 1 spell? Oh,
Yeah.
my God.
I know, it's
It's
great.
like it's one of those variable spells too. You can play it at every level.
Yeah, you can, if I
Oh,
do
so like
it,
it's an extra D8 every
I
time
should
or
have
something?
Yeah.
done it at, I probably should have, and I can't retcon my spells for level 2, so that's fine. I'll do it at level 1. And I get to roll 3 attacks. 16?
No. No.
Oof, okay. 12, not going to do it. Let's get 1, come on.
Come on.
Okay, natural 20.
Oh.
Oh! We also do crit cards.
David.
Do you want to do a
So-
crit card, Will, or no?
David and
Yeah.
Goliath.
Do I press my luck on the crit card?
So
It
just
is
for
burned you in-
history for you, Jason, is one time he almost got a kill shot, but the crit card stole it from him.
Oh, because it stopped being double
It did
damage or
something. It
whatever.
did something that made it
Yeah,
not
something
work.
else that did
Yeah.
do damage. Yeah.
I think
I think it was like roll again, and it was like double or nothing type thing, and he failed the roll. And, yeah.
Oh shoot.
yeah, I think you have to take the card, dude.
All right, card it.
You want to card it? All right, you're carding it. Here we go.
Hang
But I get to do my one,
Don't,
Hang on.
right?
so don't forget though that this the spell says it has the critical knockdown effect.
Oh,
so
knockdown.
Yeah, it's really good.
You could just take the damage in the knockdown or take the
Yes.
Yeah, okay, let's do that.
Okay.
Damage in the
I don't know why I
knockdown.
just talked myself out of
I know,
myself into
right?
getting knocked down. But
You'll get up again.
And I got
We're
an
gonna count
8
down.
on my
I'm gonna
first.
keep you down.
So that's.
like this.
Let's do this one more time. Come on. Okay, 6. So 14 points.
Oh, I don't like that at all.
Oh, and you're prone.
And I'm
you're
prone on my butt.
Oh my.
Prone on your butt.
Prone on the
So
butt.
look it up.
That was your turn, Treme. Rolu, you're up.
You all were worried that this was going to be you were going to get killed right away.
Well,
It's
that's all I had.
yeah. Terme's like, that's it. That's the only thing I had. All right. I am worried about Vari. So the thing is that, especially now with Dotrulu on their booty, I am thinking that I want to save Vari. So I'm going to start running to the front because that's the only place that they can come in. So I'm going to make it around the corner. That's 30 feet if I run into the zigzag hallway, and I think I need to use both actions to move. Shock, hop on my shoulder if you want to save Vari, but also keep an eye on Dotrulu if you want to do that. I'm going to go save Vari.
What? I thought the plan was to jump him, but
That was before
He's like,
we
you're all
knew.
leaving.
That was before we knew. And I can see now through the outside. Do I see Vari at all,
Give me a
Kev?
perception check.
Perception check. Real
Where are you
quick.
looking?
That's going to be a 7. I'm looking down outside, straight out into the junkyards.
Oh, I don't even know why I'd ask for a perception check then. No, you don't see her.
Ah, great. All right. Well, I double move. That's my turn. I am not playing smart, but I'm trying to play to the story, and it's not helping. All right. That's the end of my turn.
Chuck, you're up. What are you doing?
Seeing Dotrulu knocked on his ass, Chalk finds a bit of extra confidence. Woo, way to go, you big oaf! Runs over and
Oh boy.
tries to hit him with his pincered elfan again.
Yes.
That's a 15.
Against
KAC.
KAC is a miss. I'm wearing a lot of armor.
Yeah. Yeah.
So
that
you
is-
see Chuck amble over, and it's like, and it's just like scratching paint on your shoulder pads.
That's the end of that round. We're going back to the top. The first Shisoki, you hear they don't have comm units because they're poor desert gang members. But you hear one Yosoki kind of shout, and he's talking to Dotrulu. What do we do? What do you need us to do?
Kill them! Kill them all!
And so this one's going to come around the corner with that command. Let me see. Hold on. Whoop. Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know you could do that. Cool. He's going to get to right there.
Where's right there?
I'm making sure my math is right on that. He is going to go up around the corner, and he's now just north of he's in the very top horizontal hallway, just north of the windows into the server room. And he has a clean shot. Not a clean shot. He has a, let's see. Is this
Wait a
possible?
second. You took a -4 penalty to your AC with the prone condition, right?
Yes. Ooh. What was the number again?
It was
15.
Was it?
Yeah.
15. Actually, that is a hit. I always forget about forget about the AC from being prone.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry, y'all.
Rewind. We'll reach you.
It's all right. All right.
Zoop. All right, stab me.
all right, stab me. So Jack reaches out with his pincered elfan, rolls a 15 to hit, I believe.
All right, I'm prone. That gets me.
Cool.
Nice.
For 1 + 2, 3 piercing damage.
A 1, a 2, a 3.
1, 2, 3. Yeah. I was going the lollipop route.
How many licks? Yeah.
Oh.
Cool. That is the end of Chalk's turn. Back to the Yosoki, like I was saying.
Sorry.
He's going to run up and around the corner. And now he has a shot. Let me just do my snapped corner. He does not have a clean shot. I'm going to say it's about...
is kind of far, right?
I can take a penalty. It's fine.
It's fine.
No big deal.
It's cool.
So it's partial cover, so you're going to get a +4 to your AC.
And then the penalty for the distance, right?
Yes, Kelly, I got it. Thank you. Gosh.
Making sure, Kevin.
It's his first time here.
For maybe it does hit.
He's only been doing this for a year.
Yeah.
But I don't need to bother with AC or cover because that's a natural 20.
Oh, wow.
For what damage? Oh, no, for AC or EAC?
A natural 20.
Doesn't matter. It's natural 20.
Yeah,
Automatic hit.
It's going to hit.
Boom, 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 boom.
What if my KAC was 21, though?
I'm not talking to you. I'm targeting
Oh, okay.
Terme.
Oh,
my
man.
How are you shooting me?
Because you're the target. He said kill them all.
He's going against me. Oh, well.
No, it's
right.
the Yosoki on the left side. We'll get to the Yosoki on the right.
I can't even see them, though.
But he can see you, and he just hit you with a natural 20. So go ahead, pull out those cards.
Dang it.
And I'll roll my double damage.
All right. You doing the cards. Here we go.
So it's 8 points of damage.
Ouch.
Just take that now.
Okay, let me know. Ready? 3, 2, 1.
Stop.
Okay, cool. Top. You said it's a kinetic or energy attack?
Kinetic.
Kinetic. Down.
I hope it hits you prone, because that'd be funny. The two of you are just on the ground slapping at each other.
Okay, no.
Four-armed
Extreme.
dudes just
Wow.
wriggling on the floor.
Extreme melee. Is this a melee attack? Or
No.
Okay, cool.
Range.
Bonus effect. The attack has the automatic weapon special property. Core Rulebook 180.
That just means you kind of spray in a cone. I don't think that does anything. Like,
Because nobody else, it would just hit
someone else in
everybody.
it. Yeah, it would just kind
Yeah.
of I guess hit everybody.
Got it.
That's a
All
weird.
right.
Okay.
Cool.
So
Yeah,
wait,
That's what he does, though.
Hang on.
Though that does mean that he shoots out all his rounds, though, and has to reload, though, I believe.
I guess
It
so.
means
Yeah.
but wouldn't that also mean he doesn't hit Terme?
It's everyone, right?
Because the cone is only the length of the weapon's range.
I'm going to
That's a jam
overrule
call.
that and say the hit, and then it does the full auto on everything else.
Love it.
Shooting all over the place, nothing happens. But he's going to have to reload, so he's going to lose out on a move action next round.
Ooh.
Cool. It is the other Yosoki.
Damn.
Now,
the
Kelly,
gavel.
we can discuss your situation.
Shit.
Yes, Jason?
Just, yeah. Like, what are you doing? You wasting all those bullets. You know how much those cost?
The bullet.
Hard helps. Good help's hard to find, you know.
Oh, and I guess I just have to say, before we forget, your Steam is done.
Yeah,
over
yeah.
with.
That was done.
Oh, okay. Yeah, nice.
Cool.
Good call.
So this Yosoki on the right-hand side now is going to come up that hallway and turn that corner. Did you have an action readied?
I did not have an action ready, though.
You did not. Great.
I didn't expect him to do this. Yeah.
Yeah.
You were
he's just gonna,
expecting
like,
to.
Hey, what's up, guy?
He doesn't give you a chance. He almost like slides with his gun up, pulls the trigger. That is a 14 to your KAC,
I'm so sorry, but that doesn't hit.
and pulls the trigger, and it skims past your head. It is now Tez Tronin's turn. She is going to step out, see Rolu, and then step back in. And her actions, for the listener, not for John, she's going to move she's going to move Vari 13 out the door to the south. And that's the end of her turn. Thaddeus,
Took off
what
my
are you
headphones,
doing?
So I didn't hear anything.
Oh, great. Okay.
The bolt flies past Thaddeus' head, and he just smirks with a kitty grin, and then holds up with one hand his Venom caster as if, come on, that was pathetic. With an 18 to hit,
Of course that hits.
and for 11 damage.
Doesn't even matter. He was already dead.
Amazing.
He's on the far edge of the map, so I have to slide over to kill him. Cool. Okay, so he is dead and gone with one shot to the eyeball.
Thaddeus is going to start moving in the direction of the other Hisoki, as he did hear that shot fire.
So he takes that shot, turns around, and starts to head west
Yes.
to meet up with Terme, where the combat is actually happening. Surprise, surprise, Thaddeus is moving towards combat for the first time in his
Wow.
entire
Wow.
52 episodes. Since the first time he's actually going towards a live
Man,
target.
Threefold's going to start soon, and all the murder bot jokes are coming back.
Dotrulu,
Amazing.
it's your
Get my
turn. What are you
revenge.
going to do? It's a move action to get up. Is that correct?
It is correct. I am going to spend a move action to stand up. I'm going to loom over Jack and say,
shadow
"You
rises."
little weed," and bring the Dashko down on him.
That's a good insult.
That's a great insult.
It's a
That's
sick
a
burn.
24. Speaking of sick burn, that's a 24 against your EAC to
Holy cow.
deal
That's a sick burn.
17 fire damage.
That's a sick
Oh,
burn.
That's a sick burn.
Oh, and it's a
Let's
plant
go.
type, so it's not good at all.
I don't know if it necessarily has that vulnerability.
It's
but-
super effective.
Super
Oh, we're doing Pokemon, right? Okay.
Oh no.
Ouch.
Wow.
So that was your whole turn. Did you take your bleed action?
I did. I took my bleeding.
Cool. Terme, you're
Blood
up.
pouring down.
Yeah, quick sidebar. I just downloaded the new Pokemon Scarlet.
Diamond?
It's dope.
Scarlet?
Nice.
Really enjoying it so far.
That's awesome.
Terme is
we
going
have
to run back. I think seeing the Dashko fly after Chalk bravely attacking him, I think Terme is just going to level his Frostbite Zero class pistol and take a shot. Hit him in the back of the head with maybe a dirty 20.
Oh, dirty 20?
Yeah, that'll hit my EAC.
Boom.
Little bit by little bit.
Wearing him down.
5 points.
Nice.
Do you mind if I?
Yeah. Go for it.
Go right ahead.
You hit him in the back with a shot from your frostbite, and it does not seem to phase him in the slightest. In fact, turns and says, "You know how cold it gets on Akaton at night?
I forgot about this.
That was nothing."
Oh, he's beastie. Very beastie.
Wow. Doesn't even phase you. Okay.
I know.
Oh, do you have DR for cold, right?
I certainly do.
Yeah,
Oh, wow.
that's right.
That's what that was.
I should
yeah.
know that because anyway.
Yeah, you know what you did. It seems like you forgot.
Yeah,
Hate us.
I'm a little dazed still, but
Is that a racial trait
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
a racial
for
trait.
Shabads? Okay.
Nice.
And I would know.
Yeah.
I can unmake you.
No, I'm just kidding.
I'd like to see you try.
All right, Terme, that was your whole turn, or are you going to move still?
I'm gonna move back through the doors. I think is they closed or they open?
They're open. I don't think you guys ever closed them.
Okay.
Cool. Rolu, you're up. What's next? What are you doing?
So seeing Tez pop her head out and then pop back in. But then hearing Chalk get insulted and then hit for 17 points of damage, I think Rolu has a choice to make. And I have to say, the last time that Rolu got upset at the person attacking Chalk, Jason, Rolu was a complete asshole, for lack of a better word, to that person.
Right.
Yeah, so, and I am just going to roll a wisdom check, and I got a 9, and I think Rolu is going to walk back around the corner, striding with purpose, and all 4 of Rolu's hands come up and pointed at Dotrulu. And Rolu is just going to, not even saying anything, is going to just start to conjure up images of the Kasathan homeworld as Rolu uses Dream of Home. And I draw on the magic of the Kasathan pillar of the homeworld, and I overwhelm you with pleasant visions of home, as if this fight is gone, as if you are in the safest place that you could possibly think of, and you need to make a will save.
Will save.
Will save!
Will save. Will save.
I got a 15.
You got a 15. It was DC 14.
Oh,
You're still fascinated for 1 round.
God, I don't even know what
Okay.
fascinated means.
I
cannot-
can't
Yeah, good.
move. What is it again? I can't
I'm
attack
looking.
you. I don't think.
Fascinated is
-4
that
to your skill checks.
you stand or sit quietly, taking no other actions other than to pay attention to the fascinating effect.
All right.
So
okay.
you can't do anything for 1 round.
Woof.
Yeah.
But if I get attacked, I think that breaks it.
Yes, any potential
Any
threats
obvious
to the
threats.
hostile creature. Yep.
Yeah. You can't even aim at me. Don't even aim your.
All right.
So basically,
That's-
you lose a turn unless something happens. Is that
Yes,
Yeah.
yeah, unless someone
Okay.
tries to shoot me. Whoa, what's this? Old Mama Gotulu's fried kefak patties. The smell, it's overwhelming me. Ma!
Chuck? You are up. What are you doing?
He's getting the Chuck out of there.
Yeah.
Because like I was doing the math in my head, it was like he's got reach and I've got ranged weapons that are truly the most effective things. But like I can take a guarded step, but I'm still going to get an AOO anyway. So how am I going to navigate
They
this?
can't take an AOO.
He's fascinated, so you don't.
Yeah,
don't
Right,
need
he's
AOs.
fascinated, so I
Yeah.
can just run away. I'm gonna
Yes.
run the fork away. What's
I like the idea that chalk is a bad word.
Well, then,
Get the
chuck
chalk
out
out of
here.
there. Chalk this.
Yeah. Starting to bleed.
yeah? But if we bleep it, they'll never know that chalk was a bad word. They'll just hear.
We got to go back and bleep all 52 episodes every time we say chalk.
Thanks for volunteering, Kev. I appreciate that.
Nope.
Yeah.
So Chalk is going to run over to Rolu's shoulder and climb up, but like he is visibly hurting. He's also going to ready an action to fire his Thasphalt blaster once Dotrulu is not fascinated anymore.
Whew, that is the end of that round. It is now, I think I'm keeping track right, round number 4. It's Yusoki's turn. I believe the second Yusoki's dead. I need to just delete. Hold on, delete.
Goodbye. Get out of here.
Boom. The first Yusoki, though, is at the end of this hallway. He is, I don't know, let's see if I can do this right. Oh, no, I just moved the whole map everywhere. I'm terrible with Roll20. I'm just terrible with computers in general.
Dude, Kev, you're doing great. You've been doing great
Doing
for
great.
52 episodes.
I lost
got
him. I
this.
don't even know where he went.
You got this.
Kevin, believe in me.
Okay, so you are 75 feet away. And
I feel like the
move-
tide of this battle could go any direction with this.
Oh yeah,
I'm not. I don't know how hurt Dotrulu is, but they're fascinated for a second, and we're all kind of split up.
So this Yusoki is going to run up to the door, and he's got his eye on Thaddeus, just out of range. But when he gets to that door, he's going to look up, and he sees Treme, and he's going to shoot Treme. Are you facing or turning away? Not that it matters for AC, but just for
Story.
story.
I was planning in my next move to place a booby trap. So I'm facing. I would see this happening.
Well, you see it happen, but John, I'm going to need you to pull those cards back out. I rolled
What?
another natural 20.
Oh, what? This is the most that we've
The
used
card.
this.
This is yeah.
Cards.
Deck, man.
The heart of the cards. All right, let me know. Just did a quick shuffle.
I'm
as
using
they
my like
say.
tiny little Kraken die, and I just looked over and saw this red blob, which is the Kraken.
Okay, ready? You looking?
I'm
3,
looking.
2, 1.
Let's stop there.
Okay. That is a ranged attack. Is it EAC or KAC?
Is KAC.
It is KAC. Crit effect. The attack has the line weapon special property. It's called
Are you kidding
follow
me?
fire. Yeah.
Great. That means it shoots in a straight line and hits everybody in that line, and there's nobody behind you.
Did he reload?
Fantastic.
Because he had to use
Beautiful.
his move
He did
action
not.
to
Rewind.
Rewind. So he's just going to run up to the door as he's reloading, and that's it. He draws his weapon, and in his head he pulls the trigger and blows
He
the
looks
brains out.
so cool in his imagination.
But you're right. He's reloading. So
Amazing.
cool. Tez, it's your turn. What are you going to do?
Tez?
I'm not quite sure.
Kev's talking.
Okay. does Kevin usually do this?
Kev never does before.
Okay, good. I think something's broken in his brain.
He's method. It's fine.
Yeah.
Not good method, yeah.
Yeah.
Cool. So Tez is going to actually just march over and stand right underneath that turret and pull Vari 13 and put them in front of her. I have to get that.
Ooh.
So Vari 13, Tez is right underneath the turret at that first intersection as you come into the Stellar Flare, and Vari 13 is standing right in front of Tez, facing Rolu. So Rolu, you can kind of see this if you're looking back, but I don't think you
I
are.
can. Yeah, I can.
Cool, Thaddeus. What are you doing? What is your plans here?
Thaddeus moves forward just in range of the Sisoki. And then he starts like laughing because he saw that guffaw right there. Or that, whatever the word is for screw up. Starts coughing because it's too hilarious. And then takes the shot. Well, my magazine is almost full. Oh, what's with only a 13?
Against
KC, though.
That's a hit. That's a hit.
Ooh, that's what I'm saying.
Much to Thaddeus' surprise, he lands it with 6 damage.
6 damage. Okay.
Do they go down? Are they done?
So
He
he's
looks-
got his gun
he
up
looks
facing Terme, and then he gets shot just kind of right in the side with that needle, and it digs in deep enough that it took down half his life, but he's still up. He's still good. And it is now Dotrulu's turn.
Oh man.
I remember, Ma, you. And then he takes the bleeding, and it kind of snaps him out of it.
Yeah.
That'll be
that's
my
right.
turn.
Nice.
What? Ah, no! How dare you make me think about my dead mom?
Question.
You may join
Take the
us
bleeding
soon.
at the beginning of your turn or the end of your turn? Because that
Oh,
would
yes, you
make
do
a
take the
difference.
bleeding at the beginning of your turn, huh? Does
So
that
then you
count?
get
Does
your
that stop
turn.
the fascinated?
I believe it would. Let's see.
I don't know. It's tricky. But
Potential
I'll let
threat,
you.
hostile creature, any obvious threat such as somebody drawing a weapon, casting a spell, or aiming a ranged
not an
weapon
obvious threat.
automatically.
It's
You're
not
right,
a
I
threat
don't
again.
think
I'm just bleeding. You know?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't think he's threatened.
Yeah.
It works
Don't even
story-wise.
notice.
Yeah.
But story-wise, you're knocking me out of it. But at the end of my turn, we'll say it's fine.
Right. Yeah.
Okay. Sounds. Yes, that's what happened.
There it is.
Terme,
Does that mean I get to
you're
shoot
up.
him now?
What are you doing?
Oh yeah. Because you readied an action. Shock readied an action.
That's true.
What was your action to ready if he was going to do anything?
I was to shoot
comes
him
out of
once he
fascinated.
was no longer fascinated.
Yeah.
You're no longer fascinated.
Wow.
Is that a yes?
See it.
That was
Cool.
a nod. Yeah. Sorry.
Oh, wow.
Nods don't work well for.
No, they don't.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 7.
Oh no.
7 to EAC, if that matters.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right, Terme, it is your turn. You're up in the lab on the other side of those doors for the clean room. What are you doing?
I think because this guy shot at me and I don't want him to trip a booby trap that I throw down, should Dotrolu come through this corridor, I think I'm gonna shoot. I'm gonna double attack.
Nice. Just
full
do
attack.
it.
Yeah. This
Love it. Love
Yusoki
it.
with the 0.
Okay. All right.
19 plus that would be
Doesn't even matter. That hits.
to be a 23. So A 16.
A 19 and a 16 to hit?
I guess so. I'm double attacking, so it'd be -4, right?
Yes.
So it'd actually be a 15 and a 12.
Against EAC,
Yes.
those both hit.
Nice.
So roll your damage.
That's 2 plus 4 points on the first one,
Nice.
Okay.
and 5 points on the second one.
Oh my god! So you see this guy slide out. He shoots at you, but then he pretends to shoot at you because he forgot to reload, and then he gets shot in the side, and you're like, "Nah, this chalk this."
Chalk this.
You pull the trigger twice, and it hits him just. And at every shot that hits him, because it's that zero frost, it just like freezes over, and then you see his eyes glaze over as the cold digs into his heart, and he drops dead.
Yes.
So I'm moving back to the map and delete him off my Excel sheet.
Nice shot to me.
Oh, right. Rolu, you're up. What are you doing?
Oh man, this is once again, you have been unfascinated. Chalk is on your shoulder, but now the worst fear of Vari, who has become Rolu's friend, is start to come true as Vari's life is in Tez Tronin's hands. I think. Let me check the range on this. Range of 100 feet. Rolu. Did Tez say anything, Kev, when she brought out Vari? Or did they say anything? Did Vari say anything?
Vari can't say anything. She's actually bound up and has
They're bound up. Got it.
tape over their mouth.
Okay.
And then Tez didn't say anything because she assumed you weren't looking.
To be fair, I'm not looking. So I don't know that I would have noticed them.
That's up to you.
That's up to me.
If you really feel bad about it, you can roll a.
I don't feel bad about it. I'm just trying to play to the situation that's happening here, which is I think that Rolu turns back, sees Tez and sees Vari, and on a hope and a prayer, Rolu says, "I don't have time to deal with you right now, Tez." And one hand reaches out, and all of Rolu's fingers come together, and Rolu is going to cast Hold Person on Tez Tronin.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, you need to give me a DC 15 will save.
Wilson!
What's that?
I gotta look up.
Please fail, or else this is not as cool as it seems because it's actually a
That's
waste.
a decent will.
Please fail.
Please fail.
That's a 20.
Dude, you didn't have to do that. I asked you to fail.
20.
All right, that literally does nothing. Literally does nothing, as Ted probably just laughs in my face. All right, cool. In that sense, that was Rolu's turn. That's it for now.
Okay.
Yep.
Dang, man.
Dang.
Chuck, what are you doing? You're again on Rolu's shoulder.
I am, and since he didn't move, I get to do a full round attack.
Oh,
On Dotrine.
okay. That's fair.
Now, I will probably say that since you readied an action, your initiative should be the same as right after I go. So you don't get to basically go twice
Right.
There it is.
in one round by readying an action like that.
But Chuck's at
Good
the
call.
end. This is what always confuses me. Chuck is at the very end of.
Yeah, but he basically like
He jumped
paused
ahead,
until he
kinda.
could go again, and now
Yeah.
his initiative count is where right after me.
After Detroit.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're saying he should get the attacker now?
I'm saying no,
He should not.
because you have to wait until I go again, basically, to get to go.
I'm not going to argue with you.
I don't want to get shot again.
I don't want to do that.
So I'm moving Chalk up to right after Dotrulu, and
Yeah.
Rolu just went. So that is the end of that round.
Okay.
I'm still a little
Hang
confused.
on.
I always get confused.
Yeah,
on how this
Readying
works.
actions is weird.
So like I'm basically losing a round by taking half of my turn later.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah,
This is why I don't do it
Interesting.
ever.
yeah.
Ever.
I mean, also, someone correct me if I'm wrong, of course.
Sure.
But I think you get moved to the
I think you're
time
right.
when you do the thing.
Yep.
Yeah.
I think that makes
you're
sense.
right.
Right. I
Yep,
would just
that's how
expect to be
we
able
played it
to
before.
take the rest of my turn at that point.
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Yeah,
I'm
'cause
ruling
he
rule
spent the
in Jason's
turn-
favor.
Okay.
his normal.
You moved
turn.
and then readied an action, so you kind of
right,
did
but
take a full
then
turn.
wouldn't he still
Got
have
it.
his
Okay.
turn now? Or I guess
No,
he
I don't think
moved,
so.
right?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to get too deep into ready action. I think whatever we want to say here.
It is now round number 5, I think. It might be 6 or 7. I don't know. I'm terrible with math and keeping track of things. It's Tez Tronin's turn. She is down there holding Vari 8. She did feel something from Rolu. She felt that grasp, but was strong enough in her mind to shake it off. And she's going to look at you and say, surrender now or the android dies. And she's going to I'm going to make it even more confusing, ready in action to shoot Vari in the head
If
you come after her.
So if I move towards...
If you shoot at us, if you make anything towards Tez and Vari, Tez is going to attack the android.
So wait, we can shoot your boss, but not you. Is that what we're saying?
Sorry, I didn't hear you. Can you say it again? You're kind of far away.
All this gunfire is just it's ruining my hearing.
It's very loud. Yeah, it's very loud. Sorry.
It rings in here because it's very tight space.
That's a valid point, but I took my stance and I will stick with it.
What was that? You took
Sorry.
what?
I see your mouth moving and a gun to Vari's head, so I don't...
What could that possibly mean?
Right.
Who knows? Are you scratching an itch? All right.
All right, Thaddeus, what are you doing?
Thaddeus is gonna. He doesn't know what's going on down south of the hall, so he's gonna try to make his way over there. Whoa! He peeks around the corner and sees Dotrulu and stops just at the corner there. He's like, oh, okay, all right.
Wrong hallway. Sorry. Ooh.
He readies an action to shoot if he comes around the corner.
Everyone's ready in actions.
Yeah.
I know, did you
cool
move
thing.
and move back?
You should just shoot.
I mean, I don't know. I had never really. Yeah, I guess I did. I don't know.
He'll be.
I guess I was
coming
peeking around the corner, but I did not declare it ahead of time. So if
No, that's fine. I'm just saying, like, you're using 2 movements. You're moving
that was a
one,
full-
and then you're moving again, but you're moving back to
sure
to get your position.
Yeah,
so you
I'd
can't
say
ready an action then if you're using both movements.
No, I got it.
Just to make it simple, so we're not dealing with readying actions. Dotrulu, you're up. What are you doing?
Okay, all right. Oh, you guys are south of me, very close. But then, I mean, I did put down the contract. You know, that right here is that once I kill Terme, the ship is mine. So I think he's just gonna dust himself off a little bit, and just with a shout, just run forward into this lab towards Jermaine, just so I'm just within reach. That's about as far as I can go. And bring down the Dashko one more time.
So you're now standing in the clean room transition into the lab.
Yeah.
And Termaine's just on the other side of that door, but technically, 10
Is
feet
it?
away.
Are the doors open?
Yeah.
Yep,
guess
doors
both
are
the doors
open.
are
Unless
I didn't get a
you
chance
close
to
them.
do
No.
the booby trap in there either.
Okay.
So
Great. I only got a 15 against your EAC. How's that going to do?
that
Alright.
hits.
I'm rolling very hot on all this damage. That's another 17. The third maximum damage that I've done these 2 fights.
Oh,
And
man.
I guess I'm sorry.
I'm close to down.
Oh, why don't you fall down already?
Because I have the will to live. Unlike you, apparently.
You'd be surprised.
And I bleed a little bit more. I bleeded him.
Spit in his face. That's actually an Akeshi move. Chuck, you're up. What are you doing?
Chuck is going to turn to Rulu and say, hey, which way are we going, dude?
I think we have to face Dotrulu and have the leverage in this fight to save Vari.
Cool. I'm going to fiddle with your initiative yet again and delay until after Rolu.
Woo! All right.
Oh my god, you guys are killing me. Terme, you're up. What are you doing?
I'm going to take a guarded step back out of the reach and cast my final wall of steam.
Around him?
Yeah, encircling him. Yeah, and steam. You can see it rise.
Steam me up.
All right. Do you want to draw the circle? Did you draw the circle?
I didn't draw the circle, no, but just we can play it. Just
Okay, so it's just pretty much that entire room. The
steam.
entire airlock room just fills with steam.
Wow.
And you're going to take 3d4 damage now.
yeah.
Hit me. I like a nice schwitz.
I heard you like steam showers, so maybe you'll enjoy this. 10 points of damage.
Okay.
You must be getting close now, big guy.
That's the end of your turn, or are you going to move?
I took that guard step back. So
Okay, I missed that. Cool. Rolu, you're up. What are you doing?
Rolu says, "Stay strong, Vari," and then whispers to Shock, "I think we can call Tess's bluff. Let's take out Dotrulu." And Rolu is going to move up 15 feet to help take out Dotrulu. I'm moving 30 feet to stand in between the two doorways where we fought those crazy apparitions. And then I'm going to lower my rifle and look down the sight. And that is a 20 against EAC as I shoot Dotrulu.
Although I am in a bunch of steam, so there's
Ooh,
There's a
with
20%
20%
chance.
Oh, and we haven't been playing your concealment this entire time.
Well, I haven't had it.
Well, Rolu does not have night vision.
Well, concealment doesn't stack, so it's just the higher,
It's
whichever one.
It's dim light, right? So
Oh, because
you
the
should
dim
have a
light's
20%
been
concealment.
throughout the hallways. Right.
It's okay. We haven't been playing with any. It just lights came back
That's fair.
on mysteriously.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
Hey. Well, I got a 77, so it's above 20.
Okay.
So we're good. Is
Was that-
20... Yeah, it was a 20
Yes,
against...
that'll hit me.
Okay. Whew. That, and as Vinny said, where's a D4 when you need one? It's all good. Oh, I found one. Cool. Yeah, hopefully you're getting low here, Dotrulu. That is going to be... Okay.
To the window, to the wall.
To the window, to the wall, to the 10 points of fire damage against
All right.
Dotrulu.
Till the sweat drops down your star metal
Hurting.
puck.
There it is. Yeah.
You just you're
the
seeing
steam.
his through the steam. Yeah, you're just seeing his massive frame through the steam. You're not sure what's going on, if you've hurt him too much or what.
Okay. All right, that's Rulu's turn.
That is the end of that round.
No, it's not.
We're into the next
So, but
round.
now Chuck's gonna go because
Chuck went after Dotrulu, I thought, didn't I?
no. But then he moved his
And then I
initiative.
delayed until after
Initiative
Rolu.
back.
Oh my god.
Yeah. Kev's loving this.
Okay, I moved it down
I've
again.
got a really, really
Kev's
fun,
like,
I'm
I
just,
have an idea for an app, an initiative tracker that works.
yeah. I'm gonna have to figure out how many times I can move in the initiative order in a battle, just to mess with Kev.
Yeah.
You've done it. I think there's
Get it in while you can.
Right. Let's see how far away you are. I am here and you are there. Screw it. I'm gonna try to shoot you with my light assault blaster. I don't imagine this will go well, but whatever.
Let's find out.
Take that concealment too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then a
20%.
bunch of smoke.
Big smoke show. That is a 5 to hit.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
Just shooting off into the ether.
Okay.
That's all. Thank
All
you.
right.
Thank you, Kev.
Did anybody else have something held or readied or whatever? Can we move on?
Yes.
I believe it's round number 6. Top of the round is Tez Tronin's turn. And you guys are far enough away that you can't see what is going on.
Oh, man.
But for the listener, Tez Tronin, she hears all the battle, the gunfire and everything else. She recognizes that, like, she doesn't hear the small pistol fire from her ads, right? Is that right? Did I use that right? Her troopers. And she knows Dotrulu is either going to handle it himself or go down fighting. It's not her fight at this point. She has what she needs, and she's going to start backing out. And again, none of you know that, but she steps out. She drags Vari 13 back out of the Stellar Flare. It's now Thaddeus' turn.
Thaddeus moves to the corner. He's catty corner of Dotrulu now, and he joins the volley of gunfire. Totally surrounded Dotrulu is now. Let's hope we can finish this off. That's a 21 to attack, and I'll roll the miss chance. It's 52, so I think I'm good. For, oops, that's the wrong attack roll. I'm sorry. Oh, sorry, the wrong damage roll, I should say. For 12 points of damage.
Ouch.
Through the miss.
Just putting in there. You're definitely hitting him.
By 1,000 cuts.
And I don't know if
Another.
it's the steam and you guys just can't see. I don't know whether he's up or he's down. but he's taken a lot of damage, and it's now his turn. Dotrulu, Jason Keeley, what is going on?
Well, you'll be happy to know, everyone, that you managed to knock me to 0 hit points with that steam, and have just been riddling me with bullets this entire time. However, Showbads have something called Showbad Ferocity, which means I get to act one more round.
Oh, man.
And he emerges from the steam towards Treme.
It takes another
3d4.
damage.
That doesn't matter. It doesn't matter at this point how much damage I take. Just scorched, battered, bruised, full of bullet wounds and whatever you guys are shooting at him. Just barely on his feet. Raises the Dashku and takes a attack. Why did this get suddenly? Okay. Here we go. It's a 15 against the AC, which I believe we have said that does hit.
Oh, my God. Oh, my
13 fire damage.
Yikes. I'm down.
Crash.
Oh!
And then he dies.
It's a double KO.
Yeah.
Oh, my God.
So Dotrulu comes out of the steam, just his armor is falling off of him.
Yeah.
That skull armor he had on him is just broken into pieces. His body is burnt and is riddled with bullets. He slashes at Treme. Treme falls to the ground, and then this giant beast topples down on top of him. It almost echoes through all the halls. And that's our
I knew it. Oh, God.
Amazing.
Ooh, Lord.
What I love is that Chalk and Thaddeus and Rolu just don't even see or hear anything.
As he knocks Termaedan out, the steam dissipates, and all we see are their 2 unconscious bodies next to each other.
Thanks for listening, ye scallywags. Until next week, drift begons on distant stars.